Game number 1 on the schedule tonight for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Welcome inside the McCarthy Athletic Center, and they welcome in the Tigers of Texas Southern.
Ball can be advantageous in that situation.
8 to shoot. Weisinger's 3 is good. 7-2 start Tigers.
Yeah, if you're Texas Southern, you love the movement. You know, that continuous ball movement as Ike tees up the 3.
And another chance. Innocenti from downtown. 7-5. Huff picks it up. Parisi missed that first shot. Miller from downtown.
Yeah, that's what he can do. Over 60% of his shots over his career from beyond the three-point line.
Alex Anderson on the drive ran right into St. Cyprien. A lot of contact with no whistle. 3 on the way. That's off the front of the rim, but flying high is Posey for the tip jam.
That was impressive.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a good business decision. Here's Ike inside.
There we go.
Speaking of patience,
no double comes, it's going to be automatic. Sped up a little bit.
The good thing about that last bucket is spun to his left shoulder. Typically right shoulder dominant, as you see on that bucket.
But they quit double teaming. Yeah, and now we scored back-to-back buckets. Great anticipation there by Smith on the interior of that Zag defense. Ike to the post, little high-low, jump hook move. It's instant offense. Smith takes it away. Gave it right back. 3 is good from downtown. Jalen Weisinger.
Off of the offensive player, bounces right out there to Smith.
Venter's now hunting a bucket. He'll drive right to the rim and lay it in.
His #1 attribute.
6-point game. Steele Venters at the elbow. St. Cyprien lines up the 3.
That's a great shot. It's just deep.
I'm sure Greg's fished there.
St. Cyprien's shot is off. I've been to Vermont. I grew up in the East, remember? Braden Huff! Looking like Billy Owens in the open floor and then spin. Transition.
You're looking for a backup point guard. Here you go. Jeez. Well, guys, look, it's just the history of that number.
9-0 run for GU. St. Cyprien bounce. Huff leaves it, hangs, and hits it.
You have to love that, Dan. Just coming off that screen.
Rhythm. You're seeing the IQ start to show up. Guys find one another, and the buckets. Of course, the breakdown defensively there all go away. Cameron Patterson, the winner. Always, huh? Well, then Dan's got time to get rid of this coach. There's some defense by the Zags. Miller! Innocenti!
That's where Worley's going to be.
They've dominated the glass throughout. And another takeaway. Worley. Whoa! His first field goal, one to remember tonight. Earlier, like, how do you find enough time for 11 players on the floor? Worley's the guy that's going to make it really hard for Coach Few, because he's going to make the case that I got to be on the floor for that against everybody.
I agree.
You grab the jersey and meant like, I need out? What does that mean?
Every team in a loud environment typically has physical cues, not just verbal cues, to get into a certain offense.
Catch. Graham wanting the ball. Spins to the baseline. Oh, wow! Hello!
And it's Miller delivers it, and then he clears out. So it gives Ike, that the time he needs one-on-one to go to work.
Tell you what, George Jarecki had no chance. He fouls now. It's Wayne Posey. He's guarding the post. Huff with the catch. He'll spin to the baseline, hit the right-hander, and then looks at the hand. Like it's magic, man. It's Ike the rebound. Huff the catch.
And he kept it up earlier in transition.
We'll just call a technical foul on Huff. It's quite possible that Braden was warned earlier. There are a lot of things that
that's what I think happened.
That maybe we don't see or can't hear that happened that brought that technical foul. Here's Worley the catch. Oh, he's tough as nails, that guy. Smith trying to lock down the ball. Weisinger trying to get by him. Ike clears the miss. Smith with his head up, running hard. Grant-Foster to the rim, and the lay-in. That's big time.
Heck of a finish. Great pass from Smith, but again, we alluded to it in the first half, how he just attacks that rim.
There we expect to turn down the three. Braden drives. A lot of big bodies in there, threw it up to Ike. When all else fails, just throw it to the rim to the big man. Worley, the takeaway. How about that move down the rim? Putback won't go. Kicked around, back come the Tigers. And Worley took it right back, a 3-on-1. And the bounce! And the flush. There's all those things that are winning plays. And there's Smith looking to the sky like finally. Eight to shoot. Clear out for Huff. That's butter. Tough. Like Braden Huff. Great cut. Jeez. What a catch.
As opposed to what he did at Eastern are going to be much different. They're going to be open threes for the most part.
Grant-Foster off balance, but finishes. Okay, guys, Diane and clears.
Might be an example.
The rebound. Lob.
Good pass.
Miller the catch and finish. 76-37. I understand.
This year where they're going to need his size and what he does around the rim. Particularly defensively, he's a lob catcher.
Miller, catch and shoot. Saint-Supéry. Here's Miller, catch and shoot again. And he rattles it in.
And Gianni opens that up with his roll.
And the takeaway. Worley bounce. Fogel lay-in. Oh-ho. Gentlemen, this team is deep.
Really deep. When you think about it, on one end, Gianni, 30 minutes remaining in the game, and they're Vogel, nice back cut. Worley with another great decision.
Three is off. Here's Worley. He's going to take it the distance and score, and a chance for three. I thought the Tigers were going to. Well, we talked about how Gonzaga is going to be very deep this year. We're seeing it tonight.
A lot of options, a lot of lifelines, my friend.
Hey, I like that. What will you do tonight, Richard? I'm thinking like a sauna martini with big olives.
Well, obviously, the martini.
Cookies are. Here's Fogel. Deep three. Bang! Oh, that kid! And right now he's looking at the bench saying, Coach, you better find me minutes. From Anacortes. We will not have another shot taken. 98-43 is going to be the final score. Consecutive years now, the regular season home opener, a win, a victory for Gonzaga. That goes back to 1988.
Well, a struggle the first 6 minutes or so, 1 of 8 from the field, but after that it was typical Gonzaga basketball on the offensive end. Second half, the defense was phenomenal.
Yeah, I think let's fast forward 30 days. I think we'll have a better feel. I think they play North Florida. They'll have the opportunity to play some real opponents. Some higher level opponents. I think we'll have a better feel for what the rotation is going to look like, how they're going to play. But look, for what this was, the home opener, I thought overall it was a good effort. They think they can take a lot away from it, and now they move on to Oklahoma.
Zags hold Texas Southern to 5 for 32 shooting in that game. They win it 98-43. For Dick Gow and Fox, I'm Heister. Good night from the McCarthy Athletic Center. Gonzaga 1-0.